Aries, let's jump into it first and foremost, having a look at love, Aries. Let's have a look. This can be for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. In terms of love. Okay. Changes. A lot happening in your love life this month. Look, I really want to point out the fact that what I said in the general reading could definitely apply here in regards to love. I definitely feel there's a situation here that's going to keep you up at night. It's either words or conversations that are going to dwell in your mind, that you're going to dwell on and really reflect on. And look, it could be emotionally upsetting here, Aries. There might be periods where you're questioning your motives, you're questioning a connection. Maybe you're feeling ultra lonely. Maybe there's that space, and I did mention potential pulling away. And maybe, look, it's more heightened with an air sign. You do have 3 air cards here, which is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. And Virgo, like Gemini, is ruled by the planet Mercury, which was seen as the messenger of the gods. So there's something about a message that could get you upset. It's either something that you finally notice, okay, something that finally comes to public knowledge, or your knowledge at least, something that's said or something that isn't said, that's going to potentially cause some obstacles here. And those obstacles have come up in the form of the 7 of Swords. Now, it can be deceit, it can be deception, it can be cheating, it can be scandals, it can be information that's being withheld from you, or someone avoiding a topic, okay? There's avoidant behavior here. And I definitely feel some of you are going to experience either feeling like you're shut out, okay, feeling like you have no insight, you have no information to go by, you're possibly scratching your head thinking where it went wrong, how you didn't see it coming, or maybe this is in reverse and someone could be feeling this way about you. But I sense that a lot of changes are happening because, again, you've come up as the Emperor, okay, in this little love spread. So, and you know, the Emperor it's a tough crowd. It's intimidating. It's confronting. You know, obviously only important issues ever made it to the Emperor's knowledge. Yes, he was well informed, but when you really think about it, back in those days, yes, the Emperor would know a lot about everything, but it's only the ones that it's only the things that were worthy to come to his knowledge. So this is why I think it could be something quite big. This is why I feel it's not something minor or something that can be swept under the rug and avoided and you can sort of move on easily. I feel like it's a confrontational situation that could arise in love. I feel like it's something that's, you know, the Emperor, there's a fierceness to him here. So I feel like there could even be anger coming from you. And there's someone almost like looking back at you. You know, he's stealing the swords. Is he stealing from him? Is he doing something he knows is wrong that he'll notice, you know, whether he or she? I feel like there is potentially a bit of a struggle, and that struggle has come up in the form of the Ace of Swords. This is about a struggle. This is about a fight. This is about redemption. This is about courage. This is about slicing away the things that no longer serve us or removing ourselves from those sorts of situations. Look, it's not going to be easy, and it will require a lot of strength. Strength that the Emperor has, and also strength that the King of Pentacles has. Now, this is Taurian energy, and Taurian is the strong and silent type. But really, you've got the ram versus the bull. So it's a bit of a showdown happening in love for a lot of you, I feel. And it could even be that there's a lot of heightened energy around whatever this situation is, the upping and downing. And I feel like someone's going to need to put their foot down, or whatever this is going to continue to happen. There's not going to be a change unless there's some firm action that's taking place here. But for others of you, it might not be the situation entirely. For others, the Ace does represent a new chapter in love, new beginnings. It could be an air sign coming in, a Taurus or a fellow Aries, for love, relationships, and romance. What I love about the King of Pentacles is he represents the 5 senses here, and he's very cultural and sexy and smooth and sensual. So I feel like for a lot of you, romance is definitely on the cards here, and someone who's going to be appealing to you in a lot of different ways, and you know, bringing this very romantic, oozing this sort of sensuality to them. So I feel like things could become more heightened in the physical, But also the King of Pentacles, he wants to settle. He's looking to settle, okay? He's ready. He's done it all. He's seen it all. He's been there. He's experienced a lot. He's come to a point in his life where he knows what he wants, okay? And he's pretty firm about it. He's pretty non-tolerant of any behavior that doesn't align with what he wants. So for some of you, you do have someone that's coming forward who is wanting something serious, or is at a point in their life where they're wanting to settle down with you. And maybe that's what that ace is representing here. Maybe they're a little bit unconventional, and it might be a requirement that you be more open, because there might be something here that they want that you don't necessarily want, or vice versa, but a compromise might have to be reached here. And maybe the Seven of Swords is showing there's a bit of dancing around, if this isn't deception or avoiding a topic, it's almost like tiptoeing or dancing around each other. Some of you might be questioning why someone isn't sort of coming forward out of the shadows and instigating things as much as you'd like them to. Don't fret just yet. Maybe they've got other things happening in their life, Aries. Maybe there's a lot. Maybe they've still healing from a situation. They've been foolish in love and they just want to take it slow. You'll never know the real reason, at least not now, but give it time, and I think this will come to your understanding. It'll come to your knowledge. So don't fret about these things so much just yet, okay? Let's have a look and see what's coming up in regards to career and money and creative pursuits, or anything else we can learn about that, Aries. Okay, again, you've come up as the Magician, Aries. So it does indicate that there are big changes happening in your career as well. So it potentially can be life-changing. A lot of changes and new beginnings coming in around you, especially in the work front here. There is an exodus or a leaving behind of something with the Eight of Cups, something that you'll walk away from. It could be a job. It could be an opportunity. It could be an industry. Something that you're leaving behind because no longer do you find purpose. Or what I love here is that you have the 8 and the 9 of Cups, which shows if you're looking for purpose, if you're looking for a new beginning, if you're looking to find fulfillment and you haven't found it in your life thus far, creatively, professionally, where you actually find the golden cups, you actually piece together what your mission is, what your purpose is, where your passion lies, what the legacy is that you're supposed to be creating in this lifetime with these talents, in this body, in the position that you're in the industry that you're in. So a lot of clarity, I find, especially if you're embarking on that journey. But you're definitely finding something here. So if you're searching for something, searching for a colleague, searching for a business, searching for an industry, searching for a certain paycheck, seek and ye shall find this month, okay, Aries? So there's a big journey you're going on, but as I said, it could definitely be an exodus of some kind, a leaving behind, because you do have the new beginnings, the Magician and the Fool. And again, that I mentioned, the Magician is an entrepreneur. He's known for his talents. He's known to the public. A lot of you are getting some sort of accreditation or accolades you might be made an example out of in the workplace. If you are freelancing, searching for clients, searching, to gain that firm footing, you could definitely be establishing yourself in some way here. And people will know your name, or you might be referred here. Okay, the Magician is a craftsman. He's deeply talented, but he's also very autonomous. He likes to work on his own, or he's able to exude his talents working on his own rather than in a group setting, for example. But offers are definitely on the table. The Magician has all his resources here. He's got the powerful infinity symbol, which can be seen as an 8 if we slant it to the side, and you do have the 8 of Cups, 8 being a number of abundance, 8 also coming up with the Leo here. So that's very, very powerful. But I definitely feel is connected to wish fulfillment and dreams, hopes, wishes, and things that you had envisioned. You're actually executing these things. So you'll see them in the physical realm. The Pentacles is all about the physical realm here. The 10 of Pentacles being quite a good card of legacy, of busyness, income, expenditure, a very fast-paced energy, but a healthy energy, healthy at least in regards to finances, building clientele, building rapport, laying foundations for businesses, and things of that nature here. I guess what's coming up here is the Page of Swords because he's hesitant in a certain situation, okay? He doesn't have as much confidence as, say, the Magician does. And it could be that an air sign is exhibiting this sort of behavior. It could also be that you might go through periods of you're not sure how things are going to align, or you're not sure what to do next now that you have everything you sort of feel you wanted at the time. So it's almost like you might be questioning, what do I do now? I've got this, I've got that, I've attained that, I've got the diploma, you know, I've got the degree, I've got into this industry, I've got this skill, I got this accreditation, I got this far. What now? Was this the right decision? You might be questioning a lot of things, and don't spin yourself into that anxious cycle, which the moon can represent here, and that has come up for you. Maybe you had a certain expectancy of where you'd be at this point, or what your next steps were, but suddenly you might be at a point where you're questioning your next steps, where you're uncertain. Maybe that scares you, maybe that thrills you. Either way, you'll be questioning something about it here with the Page of Swords. Page of Swords is also hesitant to give in or submit to a certain information or agree to something. So persuasion might need to be required. Okay, persuasion and convincing may be required this month, whether on your behalf, on someone else's behalf, whether someone might be trying to convince or persuade you, Aries. That could be quite prominent this month. But potentially working from home here as well, or becoming more mobile. Working from home, entering a family business, investing in a family heirloom, in a family property, investing with family, friends, colleagues, or people that you know throughout the community as well. Opportunities like that are also possible here for you, Aries, so take advantage. But I do feel like for the most part, massive things in love and career for you this month, okay? So good luck with all of it, though. All the best, and we shall be connecting very soon. So thank you again for watching.